Well, Russia and Ukraine have marked the new year with fresh strikes. Moscow claims at least 24 people were killed and 50 were injured in a deadly Ukraine drone strike that was carried out in a town occupied southern Ukraine, that is. Kiev has essentially accused Moscow of fresh attacks in Odessa as the war spills into another year. The leaders of both the sides are striking different tones as peace appears to be in cold storage.
As the world rings in 2026, drones are in the air, and missiles are on the move. Fireballs replace fireworks. Buzz of drones and boom of explosions drown out midnight celebrations. Russia and Ukraine mark the new year with fresh attacks and bloodshed, with civilians caught in the crossfire. These are the images of the aftermath of the deadly drone strike at a hotel and restaurant in Russian-controlled part of Ukraine's Kherson. Moscow accuses Kyiv of deliberately targeting civilians when they gathered in the Black Sea resort town of Korli on the New Year's Eve. Kherson is one of 4 regions in Ukraine which Russia claimed as its own in 2022, a move Kyiv and most Western countries denounced as an illegal land grab. Moscow says Russian air defense systems destroyed 9 Ukrainian drones as they flew toward the capital. Other regions, including the southern Krasnodar region, reported minor damage as a result of drone attacks there. The drone war is only escalating. Ukraine accuses Russia of launching over 200 drones on New Year. Ukraine's port city, Odessa, continues to battle multiple fires after Russia carried out new strikes. The fresh escalation comes just days after Moscow claimed Ukrainian military attacked President Vladimir Putin's residence in Novgorod region. The Russian Defense Ministry has released video of wreckage and flight route by drones. Moscow says that it destroyed all the Ukrainian drones. Kyiv has called Moscow's charges lie. The EU has backed it, but the US president said he was very angry when asked about the attack on Putin's residence. The Russian president has sent out a strong message, signaling its stance will change while negotiating peace deal.
Together, we are one big family, strong and united, and so we will continue to work and create, achieve our goals and move forward for the sake of our children and grandchildren, for the sake of our great Russia.
US President Donald Trump, who has warmly spoken of Putin, now appears to signal his displeasure with the Russian leader. He shared a New York Post editorial that sharply criticizes the Kremlin and argues Trump should turn up the heat on Russia. As fireworks of New Year fade across the world, the battlefield in Ukraine remains lit. No ceasefire, no pause, no peace in sight. Just a war that refuses to end, even on the first day of the new year. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.